Hello boys and girls, we are working on Notan art paper designs, which is a Japanese art form. We're going to be working with scissors, a pencil, and a piece of paper that's white, and a piece of colored paper that's a lot smaller than the original. I wish I had black paper. Black is actually the most striking color because it shows a contrast really well. Black and white contrast really well from each other. Sorry, I'm moving everything around here. Okay, so boys and girls. Alright, it's really simple. It's basically cutting shapes out of your colored paper, flipping them over, and gluing them to the other piece as a mirror image. So I'm going to show you an example. I'll show you a couple examples. I'm going to make this one quite simple so you can understand the concept. I'm going to do just leaves, really simple leaves. Now, if you notice, I don't have a lot of room up here. So I'm going to just draw a leaf shape on the edge. And now I'm going to cut it out. I'm sorry you can't see it very well. There it is. Cut it out. There we go. You can erase carefully so you don't rip your paper. And it's not the greatest leaf, but that's okay. Oh, that's the wrong way. Make sure you fit it back in the proper way. There it is. And now I'm going to flip it. I can't glue it right away because I don't know my placement yet. Here we go. It is going to be the mirror opposite. Boom, right here. That's where it's getting glued. Now you can see the positive leaf and the negative leaf, the missing leaf, and that's part of the design. Let's try that again. Now I can't get too big up here because I don't have a lot of room. If we had a really big piece of paper of white, if you have a bigger white paper, that would be perfect. I'm just going to make a short leaf here, and I'm going to make it short again, and now these are two leaves that are together. I'm just going to move it over, show you my leaves, and cut them out. Can you hear my cat crying? What's the matter? Oh, now he's coughing. He probably has a hairball. And I'm going to cut out here and right here. Now, it would fit right back here. And this, you have to fit it in so it fits exactly. Then you flip it, and this is where it would be glued. So you do need scissors, glue, and a pencil, paper. Oh, not too bad. You can see what happens on this side. Now I can go longer on this side because I have more room. Hi, Sneezy. And I'm going to lift up, and I'll cut this one out. Do you want to see what an arrow looks like? It doesn't really go with my design, but it's kind of fun. Now remember, you have to curve these corners and make your cuts really neat in order to make the project look clean and nice and neat. That's called good craftsmanship. Good craftsmanship is neatness, cleanliness on your project. Here we go. Flip it the opposite mirror. Looks like a mustache. All right, maybe I'll make a longer one here with a lot of the leaves and flip it because I have a little more room. So I'm gonna go like a leaf over, over. This will have 3, maybe 4 sections. And then I'm going to also work on this side, but I'm going to go really small on those two sides. And cut it out very carefully. Sometimes it's hard to make it look neat. I know. It's good practice for fine motor skills. This is called fine motor. You can see I need to erase my lines. I'm not hitting those lines exactly. It's okay. I'll erase it when it's dried and glued down. And one last cut, which is kind of hard to get in there. There we go. So I'm going to put it back in place. And see how it fits like a puzzle, and then flip it. So it's going to fit on that side. There we go. Now artists will even go and get more intricate. Like they'll cut another piece out. Like this little, looks like a flame. And then they double their image. I'll show you what I mean. They double their design. Here we go. Here it is, the mirror image. And now I'm going to flip it again and ta-da. You don't have to do that, but it's fun. Once you get the hang of it, you're going to want to. Now I'm going to do a smaller one down here. Just going to do a really small little band of, oh, it looks like waves or something. Not too happy about how I drew this. I might erase it and just recut the way I want to recut. There we go. So now I'm going down the entire edge. You have to be very careful with your paper. Okay, I'm going to lay it down. Everything meets up again. Now I've got this edge I created. Fits like, oh, it doesn't fit like this. It fits like this. I'm going to erase those lines and I'm going to flip it. And it's going to, oh no. Yep, that's how you fit it. I'm going to erase this a little bit. I don't like to have all those little eraser bits everywhere, so I have to make sure I get them off the paper. But I also don't want my image to have all these pencil marks. So you want to write very lightly. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this is going to fit here. This is going to fit here. And maybe I'll make the shape of a half of a butterfly, but not too big because I have to fit it. So here's the head. And here's the body. And I think I went too big, so I'm going to have to slide everything over. But that's okay, I have plenty of room. It's all going to slide over. There we go. Now I'm going to pick it up, cut it out. You know what looks really fun? Hearts, arrows, circles even are fun to do. Half circles. Just simple shapes and see what they look like in positive and negative. And here's my butterfly. His little head. Not too happy with that cut, but I've got to live with it. And now I'm going to flip it over and it'll go right here. Not too bad. All right, boys and girls, once you've made all your cuts, you have to place it on your paper, make sure it fits, and then you'll be gluing each piece down. Simply, just takes a little time to figure out where you want it. Make sure you flip your colored paper over and add glue to the back side. And getting it setting it on straight on your paper is a little challenging. Mine ends up kind of crooked, but that's all right. So flip it over, reattach, and you can see I have a little glue stuck in the wrong spot, but it dries clear so it won't show. And once you have it down, make sure those little ends are glued down. Shows good craftsmanship that your work is completely glued. And now we start gluing all the pieces to the paper. It's the mirror image. This one has a double shape. I should have probably done that with some more, but I didn't want to get too complicated. You flip it, glue the flip side, and make sure you set it down exactly opposite mirror image. And you work your way around the design. Thank you, boys and girls. Remember, take your time, be careful. It's not a race. Oh my gosh, that cat is really crying today. He wants to go outside. Boys and girls, enjoy yourselves with these paper designs. Thank you.